Okay, so you could see again, I was a little cavalier when I was drawing the profile or the outline of the garage roof because I I knew that I needed to get it in, and then I would have to go back and fine tune it. And you can see that I picked the wrong spot to draw this edge of the roof. So I'll simply edit the footprint and then align correctly the edge of the roof there. So the house is going to penetrate into the roof, so I needed to get the edges of the roof in the right spot. So that looks good to me. And if we go to the 3D and quickly look at that, you can see that it looks very good. However, I can see that this is a water issue. And now what I'm going to draw what I would call a saddle in my roof plan. And look at where the roof plan is. It's cutting through the house and it's clipping the top of the roof off. So I'm going to change my VR, my view range, and just say, let's go up to 300 feet. So I'm going to be able to see all the way up to 300 feet above that and cut through the house at 30 feet. So now I can see the entire roof. Okay, so that looks good to me. I really don't need to see this right now. So, whoops, see that double clicking of that mouse? I should fix that. So what I'm going to do is just hide this element. And now I'm going to put in what is called a saddle. And so what that is it's going to be another roof that slopes this way. So let's go over to the architecture and let's go to roof. Now let's say I need a little extension here. The saddle should really extend a little bit longer than that. And then I can go, this is arbitrary for me right now, and so is this, and there we go. So that's the shape of it. I only want this to slope. I don't want anything else to slope, so I'm going to change that to does not define a slope. I'm going to change that so that it does not define a slope, and I'm going to change that to does not define a slope. So the only thing that's going to slope is this will be the low point, and it'll slope up to a high point here. Let's see what the materials are. The materials are good. Okay, so there's my saddle, and you can see that I'll need to do some more work to it. And before I go any farther, so I know where I want to put it at, I'm going to put some reference planes in. So I'm going to put a reference plane across here, and I'm going to put a reference plane across here, and then I'm going to go to the left side elevation and put in a reference plane there as well. I'm not sure that I'll need all of those reference planes, but it'll certainly be nice to have them in there if I do need them. And this is the intersection of the roof and the wall, so I'm going to put a reference plane in there as well. All right, so now let's go to any floor plan really. I guess the second floor, the roof plan would be a better place to look. And then we'll go to this section right there. And so the reason I put that in is I've got my saddle placed in there, and it looks like it's very possibly way too low. These are the intersections of the roof. So let's look at it this way then. Let's take this section line and bring it way over here, and we'll go take a look at it there and see how it fits. So you can see that it's definitely too low here. It needs to come up higher. So, oh boy, I'm not sure how much higher it needs to go. So let's just move it up. And I can see that the pitch of it is too much as well. So I'll click on edit the footprint. And let's go to the roof plan and edit the footprint. I guess I didn't click it. And I just want to change the pitch of this. I don't want it to be that steep. I'll change it to a 412 pitch. and say okay to that. Now looking at it in 3D, my saddle is too high now. So what do I want to do? How do I want to make this? This saddle is just too high right now. See, it needs to come down. I like it to be extended to where it is, but I want it to come down. Let's see. Look at the roof plan. I want to cut my section. That's exactly where I want to cut my section, is right through this guy. And we'll go to that view now. And this wants to match with that. So let's see what happens if I just move this guy down, say to there. And we'll go back and look at my 3D view now. And definitely it's what I want. The pitch is still, I guess maybe I didn't change the pitch, but the pitch is way too steep. So let's edit the footprint. I can zoom in right here and click on that. And what is, yeah, it's still 912. I didn't change it. So 412 is really the minimum pitch you want for a roof. So I'll change that pitch to 412. And let's see what happened there. Okay, much better. See that saddle now when the maybe it's easier to see this in 3D or realistic. Yeah, so see what's happening now here? That's a little technical thing that you probably wouldn't want to be concerned about right now in this class, but as an architect, I am concerned about that. And so that when the water falls, now it's going to hit this guy and slope in this direction, and this water will come down and slope in this direction. And what I did was I just extended that saddle a little bit farther to make sure it gets away from this corner. So I'll have to put some sort of a trim board on there, but that's exactly what I was looking for to finish this roof off. You can see what I was trying to do in the last tutorial was extend this roof to this roof, but it already does because of the overhang there. So it already did that. And now I can see that I need to fix that wall, but this was the roof tutorial, and I'm very happy with everything that I'm seeing. Notice that that window that I said was going to be covered up in the powder room definitely is, and these windows clearly have to change because they're being blocked by the roof. So I could change the pitch of the roof, but I like the 912 pitch. And so we're looking at the roof now. Still, we have to put in the fascia board, soffits, and those kind of things. But for now, this is a good place to stop.